But what happened next was he pulled his boxers down, sat down on the toilet, and explosive situation.
Your worst sales call ever.
I think, without question, probably the wildest. And we're talking about like an insane story, right? We're not talking like it was a really challenging appointment, but I sold it. No, we're talking like just insanity. It was early days at Bath Experts, and I get a lead out by like the Illinois line, and it's like an hour and 45 minutes, whatever, out there. It is a really crappy day out. It is like the rainy, sleety, snowy kind of situation. I show up at this place, and it's a trailer. I've sold plenty of those before, but not like this one. This was like 2020, 2021. There's no political bent to this story in any way, shape, or form. I'm just telling you the facts. The guy was a big Trump supporter, lots of signs, lots of flags. And I get in there, and it was a real wreck in the house. The carpet had been pulled up because the dogs had that was the whole situation. So the stench was pretty rough, and he was in his finest pair of stained boxers. Like the spaghetti stained kind of grayish white t-shirt.
Nice.
So we're off to a really good start. I've been in places like this and I've sold them. Like, it's not,
of course.
He's like, let me show you the bathroom, what we want to have done. I was like, yeah, let's take a peek. The place has never been cleaned. Not like it hasn't been cleaned in a while. It just has never been cleaned. Like it's just never happened. So in the bathroom it was an absolute horror show. Everything was covered in filth of all different kinds. Yeah. And he shows me where he wants to like knock this wall out and move this here. And I was like, well, we can't do that. Here's what we could do. And I explained like what was possible within our scope of work. And there were no doors, like interior doors. All those interior doors had been taken off because who needs those?
Right. Airflow.
Yeah, better airflow for sure. So I'm explaining like, hey man, I'm really sorry. Like, we can't do exactly what you're hoping we can do here. And he said something to the effect of like, oh, well, damn it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I said, all right. He goes, well, the only thing left to do, and to this day, I don't know what this actually means, but he said, it's time to send a Google Gram to Mr. Trump. I don't know what that means, but what happened next was he pulled his boxers down, sat down on the toilet, and explosive situation. Okay. And continued to talk to me. I was in the room. I tried to leave. I couldn't close the door because there's no fucking doors on any of it. And he just continued to talk to me like about, what if we moved this there and then this? Oh, and I was like,
I'm gonna go now.
Like he was like, LBJ used to hold meetings. LBJ would sit on the toilet, but this guy wasn't passing like landmark civil rights legislation.
Maybe the next day, you don't know.
I don't know. Right, I don't know what any of that meant. And it was the most insane set of circumstances. And at no point could I predict what was going to happen next.
I would not have guessed that was going to be the end of the story. I could tell you that. Not in a million years would I have guessed that.